Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. My name is Storm. Today I'm playing not Ender Lilies. Today I'm just gonna redo that intro. And then we're gonna try again. So hello everybody and welcome back to another video. My name is Storm and today I am playing Slay the Princess. Not Ender Lilies, Slay the Princess. If you enjoyed what you see, please subscribe. It helps out a ton and encourages me to make more videos like this. If you want to check out the previous episodes, go check them out in the description down below. Same with my Discord if you want to join that. Last episode, we did our second route, and after getting the cage, we went back in, and we were like, okay, we're gonna listen to the narrator this time. Let's kill her. Let's kill the princess. Unfortunately, when attacking her, we hesitated, and then we got into a fight with her, and we gave up. And she killed us. And then in chapter 2, the tower, we went and found out the entire place was ginormous, and she was ginormous, and there was no fighting her. So just like the voice of the broken, we just gave in to her because there was nothing else we could have done. And now that those routes have already been discovered, so the first thing I tried to do is I tried to save her. Didn't work out too well. Then I tried to kill her. I didn't have the confidence to do so. So now I am going to try to lock her away. Instead of trying to kill her or save her, just lock her away. Let's try that. Okay, we're gonna try that. And yeah, I'm probably gonna skip a lot of this previous text in chapter 1, just because if you've seen the previous episodes, I think specifically episode 1 and the last episode, those are the episodes that had chapter 1 in them. I've already been through these chapters. We know what's going on. So
you're here to slay her.
Yes, I know I am. It'll be the end of the world if I don't, yes. I want to get through this so that we can get to the next chapter and show off some new stuff. So I already know the reward. I don't think I'm gonna say anything in any of these. Have you considered that? No, I don't want the world to end. I'm not okay with it, but it's gonna happen anyway. I'm just gonna go to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right?
We are.
She's
I'm sorry.
Princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
No, we're not. We're not going through with it this route. We're not gonna kill her, but we're gonna lock her away.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I'm not gonna do what either of you guys are saying. I'm not saving the princess. I'm not slaying her either. We're just gonna lock her away. Okay.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The
Been here
air is
before.
stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table.
I do actually want to see something. Okay, yeah, all of this stuff does remain after I quit out. I didn't know if the settings like reverted, but it doesn't, so that's good.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Should I take the blade? I don't think for this route the blade even matters. I don't think it matters if I take the blade down or not, because I'm leaving her anyway. But I think I'm not going to take the blade. I'm basically going to go down there, tell her, you're dangerous, I'm going to lock you up here, and then leave. I'm just going to enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I'm not gonna slay her.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
I know I said I was gonna skip forward through all this text, but honestly, it feels wrong.
Hello? Is someone there?
Is someone... Wait, I've never not taken my blade down. The first time I did it for defense, and the second time I did it to kill her, which I failed at miserably. But yeah, I'm not allowed to skip forward. You can see the two like arrows. They're grayed out because I haven't been in this kind of situation before.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
I remember it a little too well. I wish I didn't. I've heard her voice too much. Especially after last run, I don't really want to hear her voice anymore because she was very scary. She was very tall and imposing and terrifying. She was a giant. Like, literally, she was probably, like, at least 5 times my height. Like, she could kick me and I would have been done. Anyway, I should stop talking about last round and get on with this one.
Fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I'm not killing her. Okay. Hi, I think I'm here. You know, I'm not gonna say that right now, but I think in a future playthrough, because I am gonna be playing this multiple times in order to get every route to, like, 100% the game and whatnot. But I wonder what if you say that and you don't have your weapon? Like, I feel like she'd kind of be a little confused because you walk down there, like, you say, hey, I think I'm here to slay you. Walk down there, and then you have no weapon. It's like, you're here to slay me. What are you gonna do? Strangle me to death? Like, I'm just gonna continue down the stairs. I'm not gonna, yeah, I'm not gonna bother with any of these because in my current mindset, I would just continue down the stairs. I'm not gonna bother with anything else. I'm gonna go down the stairs and I'm gonna tell her that, look, you're dangerous. I'm locking you up here.
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
I'm not doing what you want, narrator. I tried to do that and I failed. Okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
So Princess,
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these
No,
chains?
no, I'm here to lock you here forever. I'm gonna make sure you don't get out. Hold on, let's talk first.
Okay.
If there's an option, I'm basically just going to say, you're dangerous, I'm gonna lock you up here. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up for a reason. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. I'm sorry, but I can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take your world over the potential fate of the world. Go back upstairs to retrieve the blade without saying another word. I can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here, and okay, I'm going to get you out of here don't make me regret this. So there's 2 routes where it's basically, yeah, I'm gonna save you. Then there's 2 routes where you're going to try and kill her. There's 1 route where you're planning to keep her locked away. Yeah, I'm going to keep you locked away here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Okay.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Yes.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Look. I've tried saving you, I've tried killing you. Neither's worked out, so I'm doing neither. I'm not going to save you, but I'm not going to kill you. I'm just going to keep you locked here.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
But she's in these chains. How can she get out?
So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
No, I like that idea. I like that idea, Hero.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
The music stopped.
But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
I don't like this.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Just for the record, I have seen this route before, but it's still a new experience playing it compared to watching it. I mean, now she's using intimidation. So I think basically here, these 3 options, they lead to completely different options. I'm not gonna kill her. I tried to kill her before, it didn't work. I've learned my lesson. She's too strong for me to deal with. So... okay, let's get you out of here. I'm gonna keep you locked in. Last time I let you out, the narrator just said no. Okay. So, I'm gonna lock you in here.
I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch. No one has to die.
Right, Hero? No one's gonna die.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
I have to.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the stairs.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
She's a little intimidating.
Either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she? You can still grab the blade and get back down here.
Okay. Oh, that's a relief. I was afraid I already committed to not slaying her. No, we're sticking to the plan and locking her away. Or I could go back down. I mean, she is being... I feel like this, if you go with this option, it's not necessarily you're going to slay her. It's that you're going to grab the blade and come back down here. And then I could choose to free her like that. But I'm going to stick with the plan. That might be an interesting route to take on a future playthrough, but not this route. Or not this time around. No, we're sticking to the plan and locking her away.
It'll be the death of all of us, but fine. We'll do it your way.
Well, your way didn't work for me. I tried it, and I died. Yeah, I hesitated, but I still
You
died.
close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay. We can make this work.
Yes, we can. We can stop her from getting up here. It'll be fine. Like, she's not even gonna slip the chains. That's not gonna happen. Everyone's being dramatic.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
Uh-oh.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. But it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
Can I?
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
Okay, so I can't... It's too late. I can't change my mind and let her out.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
I didn't kill you or anything. I just didn't let you out.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
Come on. This is scary, getting scary.
No, it doesn't.
Maybe I should have helped her. Okay. Throw me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience. So all of that was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess. You're a monster. Should I say that? I mean, the last version of her was pretty monstrous.
I can be innocent and harmless if I want to be. Teasing you with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
I mean, I get why you'd be a little salty, but clearly you didn't need my help to break out. So, did I really do anything wrong? And plus, we already know from the first route that in order to get you out of here, I have to cut off your arm. So this is probably a better scenario, if you can just break out without taking off your own arm.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall.
Oh.
You awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
This is not good. I mean, the good news is the world's still here. We can see out of the windows that there's still a night sky.
Where is she?
Good question!
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
I mean, you kind of did it yourself.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
Get away from me.
It's all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness.
Crawl away from her or something. Like, use your arms to pull yourself away.
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
Yeah.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Leave me alone. I don't want to die.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
You can leave me alone now.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Well, When I let you out the first time, the narrator didn't make it go so well. And then the second run around, you took your head off. So that wasn't very good. Okay.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
Well, it was a good run, boys.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
That's what you think.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
Well, we died, but we're gonna come back in chapter 2.
I'm sorry, but it is.
For now.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
And then we come back. Yep, chapter 2. The Nightmare. Okay. Forgot what the chapter is called.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Very much so, yes. There is a princess indeed.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Maybe I should try to slay her this time. Maybe. Okay, so, getting terrible sense of deja vu. Sure, that's...
Terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Maybe, hero. Maybe.
What if he hears us?
The paranoid's back. Wasn't the paranoid in chapter 3 of our first route? Like, chapter 3 of the cage? I think... in that one... was it... which voice was it that initially joined us? It was... the voice of the skeptic, right. And then in chapter 3, the paranoid joined us, so... he's back with us, let's go!
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit.
Yeah, you're not very good at keeping a secret, buddy.
I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save after all.
Nah, I think we're already screwed. You know, I want to see what the dialogue is if I continue saying this. This is more than just a deja vu. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just
We
happened.
could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
No, I already know your response to that. We'll go to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Sure.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I'll try it.
I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us.
Oh,
last
yeah.
time.
Yeah, she
Or at
was.
least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
Yeah, she was very... she told us she would take us apart piece by piece, and piece by piece, she paralyzed our body until our heart and lungs were paralyzed and we died. It was quite brutal, actually.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Man, you have some issues. I mean, my character's gotta have some issues of his own at this point, but probably worse than him, because I'm, like, broken, I'm scared, I'm paranoid, I'm very skeptical of things. So I'm worse than the paranoid.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
It doesn't seem too inviting to me.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
If I've seen any horror movie, you don't go in the basement, so I don't want to.
Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
There was indeed. There was indeed a door.
It's just an empty frame.
But she did, like, bust down the door before, so.
She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
I don't want to be the only one who can do it. This is horrible. Okay, so, kind of want to see what Paranoid says.
You're right. I was so stuck on the eyes watching us, I didn't even notice it there.
There's no eyes, bud.
What are you two talking about? There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the floor, and the open doorway leading to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
There's a mirror.
There's definitely a mirror.
Yes, there is.
There isn't.
There is.
We have to look at it. Unless that's what he wants us to do. And pretending it isn't there is a trick to get us to do exactly what he wants.
No. Okay, let's just... It doesn't matter.
But it does matter. Don't you care if we're being lied to? If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us?
Don't get paranoid as well, okay? Like, yeah, he's not the most keen in sharing all his secrets, but... I didn't even notice... The paranoid was right, there are eyes watching us. Look out the windows. There's like ghosts.
Exactly. Everything he's saying is carefully crafted lies.
Doesn't matter.
I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do?
It's
You
gone.
waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
It's gone even before I do anything.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
There was.
Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
There wasn't any... He didn't do anything to the mirror. Physically cannot see it. Is what my character's been learning. Even though I'm supposed to not remember past runs, but I've already said I'm playing it as if I do, because it's more fun. We're gonna take the blade. Okay, yeah, take the
Reach
blade.
down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I don't think we're gonna slay her either way, because we're not strong enough.
Good. Steel can't lie to us.
Very true. Actually, no physical object can.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
Yes, let's have a bomb. I want to bomb this whole cabin. We'll just throw it down the stairwell and run.
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself.
I don't think the blade is the only thing we need to finish this task. I think we're screwed.
Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Does he know? Does he know he's sending us to our death? We shouldn't trust him. No, we can't trust him at all. Trust no one. No, he doesn't know what's gonna happen. At least I don't think so. He might. Okay. I don't need to say that. Well, sure.
Very different. He changed it, didn't he? It's like he's trying to make us doubt our reality.
No, he didn't change
Calm
it.
down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died. You certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
We have been.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Let's go into the basement.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
There are eyes. Oh my god.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Well, I don't think she's really much of a normal, traditional flesh and blood princess anymore.
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
I don't want to have fun. I'd rather cry in a corner, alone, forever, than have fun with you.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
Okay. How hard is it to throw a knife?
It can't be that hard.
Yeah, we'll throw it at her and hope that we're skilled enough.
But then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place.
Yeah, I don't know.
It'll be enough.
Thanks for the reassurance. We don't need a plan. I'm just gonna kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it. I don't know why you're all being so such a pessimist right now. No, I don't think. Yeah, the only way to... It's like the last one. The only way we were going to survive it is if you took a friendly approach. In the situation the last one, we had to submit ourselves to her and do what she says. This one, maybe just talking her out of this will be enough. I'm gonna talk to her.
Did you hear my warning a minute ago? She can't be trusted. Talking won't do you any good.
Well, nothing else will do me any good either.
Something tells me she isn't going to be very keen on talking anyway. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
I'd rather not.
As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
We are, yeah.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
It is very strange, yes. This is not a normal basement.
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
It's not the hero or the paranoid. Honestly, the hero's getting quite paranoid now. So neither of them are the voice of reason.
Excuse me. I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
I mean, yeah, but the narrator's, like, pretty chill anyway, so that's just kind of like what he's like.
We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
Me either, okay, but I don't think we can avoid it.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Okay. Go back the way you came. No, there's eyes everywhere. Okay. Eyes down one path doesn't mean anything. Okay. I think I heard her voice stronger to the left. I could be wrong, but I think it was a little stronger on the left side. So... should we go right? I feel like we aren't going to be able to leave. Well, the narrator's probably not going to let us leave. Because... when was it? It was, when we were going... or maybe it's not. I don't feel like the narrator's going to let us leave. I'm going to go to the right.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Uh-oh.
I told you I was going to find you.
Please leave me alone.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
This isn't good.
Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
Probably.
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
Got it. I don't know.
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
Well, she is, because we tried to lock her in the basement and that didn't work.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
That static noise, like, my soul left my body. Oh my god. I did not expect the static.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Heart, lungs,
You can hear the paranoid in the background.
nerves. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... The same experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Keep going, paranoid! Keep going!
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it.
Go, go, go,
Sure
go.
about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
Go, go,
You
go.
have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs,
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
lungs, liver, nerves. Okay. We can survive her for a little bit, but
Liver,
we're just like delaying the inevitable.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
liver.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
Can you just back away from me?
Liver.
I want to live.
She's an antagonist. Why? Liver.
She doesn't need to. Just look at what's happening to us. She's not just standing there.
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
How am I supposed to do
Your
anything?
weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's
Aren't
too
my
late.
arms numb? Aren't my... I'm pretty sure my arms are numb right now. I don't think I'm going to be able to attack too well.
Liver. Nerves.
I can try, but...
Liver. Nerves.
Why don't you finish me off? What good am I to you alive? What do you want from me? What happened after you killed me last time? I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you leave. You're a lunatic, you know that, right? Honestly, she is. If you want to work together, can you at least turn off the whole organ shutting down situation? How about I just kill you instead? We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. We can be friends, even. Okay. I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave. I'm not going to try and kill you. So do your worst. Toss the blade and remain with your nightmare. Okay, let's get out here. Fine, you win. I'll let you leave. Leave together. Look. Okay. Let's explore some options here. I already know she's gonna say something like it's fun, but I'm gonna ask that anyway. Why won't you finish me off?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
Yeah, you're crazy.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you die, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Please don't.
Heart, lungs, liver,
Okay,
nerves.
please.
Heart, lungs,
Come on, paranoid. Come on.
heart,
Keep me alive.
nerves.
Okay.
She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. make her stop. Snap out of it. Okay, deep breath.
Come on.
Breath.
Come on, paranoid.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, your back. Liver,
One moment, and then you're gone. Just like that.
Please just leave me alone.
Ah, and there's the fear.
She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
Yes, you have. Okay. It might result in my death, but you're a lunatic. You know that, right?
I am what I am. And right now, I'm in control.
You are.
You might want to be a little nicer to me.
She raises one long gloved finger, its tip hovering just over your skin, seeming to enjoy the lingering threat. But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of death.
Okay. What happened after you killed me last time? Okay. What happened after you killed me last
I tried to
time?
leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then...
Then what?
Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you are here too. I don't think I can leave without you. And death doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Fair enough, you want to leave. And I think I don't... Okay. If you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try being nice to me? Because she's a lunatic. We've already established that. And if I let you out, what then? Do we go our separate ways?
Definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
God, 2 routes in a row, and she's the one in control. This is not good. Being around you is agony. I'm not going to stick around. Well, we're not going to have much of a choice, are we? Because being close to her, we're paralyzed, so can't really run away, can we? I was trying to stop you from destroying the world. If you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try to be nice to me?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
There's a difference between being nice to someone and not killing them. Not killing someone is actively avoiding committing a crime, and being nice to someone is not being a jerk, right? You're being a jerk, you're just not killing me. And also, if it wasn't for the paranoid, I would be dead. You would have killed me.
You died afraid as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me.
You suck.
You seem miserable.
Yeah, this does suck. I don't want to die again. I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave, and I'm not going to try to kill you. So do your worst. I don't have the kind of confidence to say something, to like actively say no. I'm not. Okay. So she says I better be nice to her because she's in the position of power. So both of these options, one's nicer than the other. Okay, let's get out of here. Fine, you win. I'll let you leave. What else are we supposed to do? Okay, the other option is death. I wanted to see how long I can stay alive for. Okay, let's get out of here.
What? No!
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
Stand like 20 feet back.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and, do you think you could just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster?
You got a head on your shoulders now, Paranoid. That's good.
Shit.
Yeah, we're in the position of power. Well, no, she is, but the power levels right now is probably the princess, the Paranoid, and then the narrator. Because the narrator, all he can do is describe. He can't take over the situation because then we're dead. The Paranoid is the one that's in charge of keeping us alive, and Princess is currently the reason we have to actively be keeping ourselves alive and our organs functioning.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
What else am I supposed to do?
Go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Nerves, heart,
Maybe not right behind me. Like, behind me, but like a good distance behind me.
I don't trust having our back to her. You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just focus on keeping us alive.
Yes.
Right. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Besides, I get the feeling she's telling the truth. She needs us alive.
Yeah, at least we won't die.
Heart,
This is going to be more miserable than being at the whims of the tower version of the princess.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
I mean, it's an explore option, so that's not going to lead to the end or anything. It's just going to give us some dialogue, so
Lungs, liver,
maybe ask, how about you go first? Well, that's embracing the Paranoid. I'm going to trust in the hero. She's not going to kill us. She needs us alive, like she said before.
heart, lungs. You place a shaky foot on the first step and begin your ascent from the basement.
Let's go.
You can feel the static prickling of the princess on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles, an uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist, and that your existence is so very precarious.
She needs to get away from us. We're not doing too well.
You're almost there.
Yeah, getting there. I see the door. It's right up there. It's right up there, guys. We can get there.
The only thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement. It would be a real shame if it is locked behind you. Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here. The door was from last time. I told you we shouldn't trust it.
There he
I
sucks.
know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool. We need you right now. Remember?
Yes.
Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver,
Just keep-
nerves. This is so
Stop.
frustrating.
Focus.
Heart, lungs,
Focus.
liver, nerve. Thank you.
There we go.
You,
Okay.
You'd really rather us die down here than let her out? Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important, and you still have a weapon. You can still make this right.
Last time she busted down the door, so can we just ask her to do that again? Okay. I think it's locked.
You haven't even tried it. It'll open. You just have to give it a tug.
Okay.
Liver, pull against the
Oh.
door. The lock gently clicks open in response to your effort. The door creaks on its hinges. This isn't right. That's not even the way it's supposed to swing. It's supposed to swing out. Liver,
Look, none of this makes sense right now, okay? This isn't surprising.
you're not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you?
Yeah. Focus, Paranoid.
Anyways, like he said, you're not control here, are you?
Not so much. You can hear how heavy I'm breathing.
I never said I was. If I was in control here, why would I need you to slay her?
That's a good point.
I don't know. Secret reasons?
The door is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go. The world is waiting.
Alright, let's go.
Shit. The princess moves past you and into her cabin. This is it. This is your final moment to make things right. Kill her.
We can't. She's too
I
strong.
thought you wanted us to slay her. It's the same thing. Do it. Do it now. Do it now or everything is over. Okay, what do we do? I said, what do we do? Oh, do you want to hear from me now? Yes. Well,
Okay.
I thought you needed me to run the autonomic nervous system. We do, but this is important. Look, I'll even do it myself. Just tell us who to trust.
Yeah, trust the princess and trust her.
Brain, heart. Right, heart. Lungs,
Okay.
liver,
Liver and
nerves.
nerves.
Okay, thanks. I got it. Heart.
There, Hero's got it for us.
You're terrible at this.
Well, better than nothing.
No, I'm doing my best. Yes, it's very hard to stay focused on running things when other people are talking to you, isn't it?
Just try to stop talking to Hero now, Paranoid. Come on.
What are you doing?
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Finally, I can talk. Now, what were you asking me? Running everything
Yeah.
kind of feels like popping in and out of consciousness. It's easy to lose track of things.
Yeah, we kinda need to know who to trust, Paranoid.
I'm asking you for your blessing to trust me. Oh, that's right, yeah. Fuck this guy.
That is an amazing response. Like, even though I've seen this route, the person I watched for this route, I think was Markiplier, he didn't make the same choice as I did. I think he died. I think he died before he got up the stairs, because I think he, like, tried to kill her or something, I don't know. Or maybe he just said that he wasn't gonna do anything. Okay, let's not trust the narrator, that's too perfect.
So you'd have them trust her? Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody here but ourselves. But I guess that leaves us back where we started, doesn't it?
Yeah. Who do we trust?
I suppose if I had to make a choice, I'd pick the one that doesn't make our organs shut down.
So we have to go with her.
Thank you for your gracious show of support. But that's a marginal preference. We'll have to deal with him later. I'd just rather deal with him while our organs are intact. Whatever. You heard what he had to say. So whether you trust me or not, killing her is still the best, nay, the only option you have worth taking.
Yes?
Alright, I'm done. You can let me take over again. Finally, that was awful. I really don't know how you do it.
Paranoid's just good at that, I guess.
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now. And I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So don't make a lady wait any longer, okay? Open the door.
Look, the thing is, okay, our limbs are already pretty numb. So if we try to attack her, we're gonna be kind of slow, right? So we're gonna go to attack her, fail miserably, and die. We don't have a choice. It's either we leave the cabin, or we die. Well, we die, or we leave the cabin and die. Let's at least try to end it on our good side, I guess.
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard. You've actually done it. You've actually lungs, liver, nerves.
The narrator's gone.
Lungs,
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it.
Well, you don't have to wait, do you?
But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
Maybe you didn't want to come out of here.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
And there she goes.
Why is it so cold?
Because you ended the world. Okay, you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Try to find her. You realize that if we find her, we're going to have to start the whole brain, heart, nerves, liver, lungs, whatever it was. We're going to have to start that all again, and we don't want to do that.
Oh, there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Okay. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. It's calling us. And not in a good way.
Look, it's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. Can we trust you?
Baroness, can we? Yes, we can, okay? You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've withered. So first it said it's me, then it said I've grown, and now I've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Let's go to the cabin, or where the cabin would be. You are at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Okay.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Yeah, like you're the same person, you're just like growing. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. They do. There can be contradictions. How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Okay? Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
No, the entity is the nicest, person I've met. The narrator's manipulative. The princess, we've learned that she can become quite cruel. So, with the entity, she's always been so nice to me. No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. I have no option one way or another on the matter. I just want it all to stop. Yes, you're torturing me, and I hate it. I think I hate you. Let's see. If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. Honestly, yeah, it makes me like her more. Because I feel like if you have a bunch of people who are cruel to you in your life, and then you have one person that's really nice to you, compared to if you have like a bunch of people that are just like neutral to you, and then you have one person that's nicer to you, you're gonna appreciate them more, right? So in this situation, I have a manipulative narrator, and 2 times now I've had a very cruel princess, and the first time was she still killed me. So I have all these negative figures around me. So yeah, if anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Guess so. I mean, I did choose to not try to kill you. But also, that's kind of, I was trying to focus on logic there. Like, yeah, we wouldn't be able to kill her anyway. We could try, but it wouldn't work. What do you think of this vessel? Yeah, let's ask that.
This one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart.
Okay.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
That's good. That is good. I'm not gonna kill her. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind? Let's ask that.
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me.
Yeah, like, you don't really know what's going on, except when I come here and give you the perspective.
Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Maybe. Have you figured out what you'll be when you've finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Yeah, the entity is way nicer to me than a lot of figures in this game. Let's see. I wouldn't want to stay here forever. There's nothing to do here. There's nothing here. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
Okay. And do you still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
That's what makes her far different than everyone else. She doesn't see herself as above me. The narrator sees himself as the most important character in all of our voices, and more important than us too. And he's very manipulative as well. The princess, I mean, if you go certain routes, she doesn't want to see you as above her, but a lot of the routes, she does see herself as better than you. Like these last 2 routes, she's seen herself as more powerful than us. She's better than us. And I mean, yeah, physically that is true. The second route, she was like giant. She could kick us and we would be done. And then this one, she just has to get close to us to stop our organs. But she still perceives herself better than us, so that's what makes the entity very different from everyone else. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
That startled me. Everything goes dark, and you die. Alright, so... Here.
You're on a path.
Let's just get him to stop talking so we can do our outro. I do hope you did enjoy what you saw. If you did, please subscribe. It helps out a ton and encourages me to make more videos like this. Yeah, if you want to see me play another game, please comment down below what game that is. I'm very much looking forward to playing more of this. And we'll see what we decide to do next episode, where our trauma is bringing us. So, yeah. Have a good rest of your day or night, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!